Anybody here up for a little great adventure? All right, come on. We're going to the Amazon jungles of Ecuador. Here we go. And I am not. I can only see a part of the picture he's painting. God is God and I am man, so I'll never understand it all, or only God is God. They had the highest homicide rate of any people group in history. They were reclusive, mysterious, as well as astonishingly violent. They had successfully warded off the government, the military, and progress itself, retreating deeper and deeper into the jungle with every outside contact. They lived as they had for centuries, walled in by the jungle. They were Stone Age people alive and well in the 20th century. Neighboring tribes referred to them simply as the savages. They were the Auca. They were young. They were smart. They had bright futures in many different fields. They were the movers and shakers of their time. They were adventurers. 5 men, passionate and obedient for the sake of the call of God. Nobody stood and applauded them, so they knew from the start this road would not lead to fame. All they really knew for sure was Jesus had called to them. He said, "Come follow me," and they came with reckless abandon. They came and they answered, "We will abandon it all for the sake of the call. No other reason at all but the sake of the call. Wholly devoted to live and to die for the sake of the call, the sake of the call." They were brave, they were spirited, they were pushing the boundaries of traditional views. They were innovators and pioneers of their time. They were adventurers, 5 women, passionate, obedient for the sake of the call of God. Wholly devoted to live and to die, not for the sake of a creed or a cause, not for a dream or a promise, simply because it is Jesus who calls. And if we believe, we'll obey So the team of Operation Auca was born, and time was of the essence. The oil companies were weary of struggling with the indigenous peoples who stood in the way of their oil. The government was embarrassed because they couldn't control their citizens, and the tribe was in jeopardy at their own hands due to intertribal warfare. No matter who struck first, extinction seemed inevitable. So in the fall of 1955, just before the flood season began, the missionary team realized they had a window of time. They stepped through it.
We were dreamers, boys on the wild frontier. New believers, nothing in the world to fear. We had discovered the treasure of the love and the grace of God, and it burned like a fire in our heart, and we would throw back our heads and run with passion through the fields of forgiveness and grace. We carry the eternal flame with an undying hope and a blazing conviction, and a truth that will never fade. We were glowing in the dark, children of the burning heart. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah. Children of the burning heart. Yeah, yeah.
They knew the risk, they knew the sacrifice, but they knew that somewhere, far removed from everything else, lived a group of people in darkness, people that had never been introduced to their Creator. No one had ever brought them the good news of God's love. They had to be told before it was too late. The missionary team felt this was the reason they were alive.